Phnom Penh is the largest city of Cambodia. It has been the national capital since the French colonized the country. The metropolitan area is home to more than 2 million people, and the city is the wealthiest and most populous city in Cambodia. Although the country has a communist regime, the country has still a king, so a good start for touristic sightseeing is a visit to the royal palace. The buildings are a good example of Khmer architecture. There are the throne hall and the moonlight pavilion, which are sometimes closed to the public for a private ceremony of the king. Another great building inside the palace complex, the Silver Pagoda, is always open. Next to the palace is the National Museum, which is the largest museum of cultural history, and it's the country's leading historical and archaeological museum. Besides the exhibitions, it's a wonderful building to visit. Two of the most impressive highlights of the city are unfortunately connected to a sad period in Cambodian history. In the city, you can go to the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum. The site is a former high school which was used as the notorious Security Office 21 by the Khmer Rouge communist regime from 1975 to 1979. Office 21 was called S21 and was designed for detention, interrogation, inhuman torture and killing after confession from the detainees were received and documented. After a visit to S21, you have to visit Chung Ek killing field just outside Phnom Penh. This is the place where the Khmer Rouge executed thousands of people. Mass graves containing almost 9,000 bodies were discovered here after the fall of the Khmer Rouge regime. Many of the dead were former political prisoners who were kept by the Khmer Rouge in their S21 prison. But Phnom Penh has a lot of nice things to see as well. The most visited temple for tourists is Wat Phnom. This Temple of the Mountains is a Buddhist temple which was built in 1373. It is the tallest religious structure in the city. And there's also Wat Unalaum, by locals simply called Pagoda. This is the most important temple for local people. Nearby this temple you will find Psa Khandal, a very local market which will give you some picturesque moments. Next to this market you can go to Street 178, also called Art Street, where you can buy local art in one of the many art galleries. And there are a lot more places where you can do your shopping in Phnom Penh. The Central Market was built in 1937 and is a masterpiece of Art Deco design. The building features a huge central dome with 4 wings. Another huge shopping area is the Russian Market. At this market you can buy thousands of things you don't really need and gifts for people who don't need them as well. But you'll have a marvelous experience just looking around. Near the river is a night market where you can buy your souvenirs or try some local dishes. In town are a lot of restaurants where you can enjoy Cambodian food as well. And after a visit to the night market or a restaurant, you should spend some time at one of the bars in town. Phnom Penh doesn't have a public transportation system, so people need to have their own way of transportation. That's why you see a lot of motorbikes swarming around the city. Traveling around in Phnom Penh for tourists can be done by tuk-tuk or taxi. A taxi is more comfortable for long distance and is also great when it's raining. In the city, you can easily travel around by tuk-tuk, which will bring you everywhere for just $1 or a few dollars. The city is located on the banks of the Tonle Sap River, so a great way to chill out from all the sightseeing is to take a boat on the river and enjoy the view on the city. Actually, Phnom Penh is located at a crossing of Tonle Sap, Mekong and Bassac rivers, so a 1-hour boat ride can bring you to 3 rivers. As you see, Phnom Penh has enough things to offer for tourists, but after a few days in town, you have to continue to the most important touristic highlight of the country, Siem Reap.